Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, or tempers if you prefer. And first, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear, part-time YouTuber, full-time Trash Bear. And today, we're getting right back into Skyrim, a thief's life.
Tools, wares,
So
and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
I've been looking for you. It's from Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends
Weird.
in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hmm. Ah, yeah. That's not the one. There we go. Dear Raspa, over the last few days, I've had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Caves and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come see me at the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Firebeard. Well, we'll get to it. We are already on job. Ooh. Ooh, that lighting patch there. Ooh. Ooh, that texture be bugging. We're gonna... Whoa, okay, it's a few things. Well, what can I say, Trashkin? It's more than a 13-year-old. Oofta. Well, what can you expect, Trashkin? It's an old game. It's gonna run a little buggy from time to time. Alright, Banner Mare details to follow.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
On business, buddy. You help yourself. Don't wait up for me. Here they are.
Can't a man drink in peace?
David said you're expecting me.
Because we've got a lot to do.
Okay.
Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
Yeah, the poison.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand.
Brace yourself
He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Say so.
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get... I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working... He treats me like a slave. I have to do it. If this plan works, not only is... Maven and I worked out a little deal. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery and what? Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there. Now you...
Sure, it's a secret. Not a bad secret like the Battleborn secret. Fair, and not a boring secret like the shopkeeper who hates his sister. Mashar's secret is too good to be believed. Mashar did not always spend her days like this, a cat who pretends to be a dog. No, Mashar used to be a bandit warrior, a member of the Crimson Dirks, famous rogues wanted by the East Empire, a clan of mothers elsewhere, and lawbringers from here to the Somerset Isles. If the guards only knew, they would kill her. That's why Mashar could never tell. Time was short. Most of the company. Outside the city was that I made Sarah walk through the gates. Bashar called her by name. Right guard ignored Bashar. He was sure she heard her, and it made her sad to know this. Bashar does not want to die, Rock. Perhaps she'll do something mischievous and get the White Run guards to attack. Then she'll be a warrior once more.
You clear them out.
Not here. I told you to meet me in Riverwood.
A helping hand.
Well, yeah, Delphine, but reasons.
If it's a lady you're
But
looking
what the hell
for,
are you doing
best
at the
look
Battle
elsewhere.
Mare?
Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
If you're looking for a challenge, a few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest.
Though
What could be better?
Khajiit
It's a
aren't allowed
fine day
inside
with
of the
you around.
gates, so how
You
the
get
heck
to the
did that
Cloud
happen?
District very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Actually, I have, and remind me to kick you in the taint for that.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Dragons Reach Dungeon. We'll take a look a bit later. So much side questing to do. You stay parked right there, buddy. I'll make a getaway, I'll let you know. Finds me. Maybe that Iron Order group. Ah, hey. No, there's one somewhere around here. Ah, there she be. The more I gather now, the less I'll need later. I hope. At this point, I'm just gathering iron ore to gather iron ore, really. There she is. All we gotta do is work out the odds and ends. Though, I suppose I would like to explore my options. Let me consult the wiki real quick. Well, it doesn't look like there's any alternatives, so in we go. I like to know these things before I meander in. Hello.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something the matter?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new
decent.
Hunning Brew reserved for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Could be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you?
Well,
I
if you
hope
don't
you're not
care to lighten
expecting
your
to get
coin
paid
purse.
until the job's done.
That's the only way I operate.
Oh, very well. Here's half. You'll get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the
Damnedest
vermin's
thing.
nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't
Good
come
deal.
back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of... Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Alright,
Well,
well.
I've got to clean up this mess. Was something we discussed unclear?
Alright, let's see here. You locked the door. What in the name of Baba Ganoush? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. I'll spare you the rerun. Alright, there we go. Oh, nothing much of note here. Plus the Argonian maid. Bear trap. Bear trap, bear trap, bear trap. And to work we go. Venom Fang. That's a nasty variation, no doubt. Wow, they get good work. Oh, free meat. And done. So open these, see if they got anything other than venom. Nope. Plenty of gold mushrooms though. That's an arm. Somebody got Drake down here. Woof. Is that a whole heckin' hay bale? Good lord. Somebody had a field day down here. What else we got going on? More barrels. Smack. Smack. Hamlin's journals, bits, bobs. Ring of the Infinite Night. Alright, let's see what the hell this guy was up to down here. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks, the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to the pedophiles. He used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under the noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common schemers? Well, I suppose they succeeded. They are a different variation. My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical brats couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No, my instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible. The Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemies grow complacent and weak, they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance. I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Savion's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. How will they do that if the flesh is being gnawed from their bones? Usually when that happens, people scream. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over the mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Ah, you poor mad bastard. Well, that's the first problem done. Well, that explains the drop trap. Guess Hamlin just helped himself to a few of the bear traps. I sincerely doubt I'll need to kill anyone for this. Let's get topside. Yoink. Excuse me. There we go. Wow, that's an empty chest, all right. We should really close that, but nobody will be the wiser. You know, I am still just a little bit annoyed at the game for not letting me regrow Nerium Root, now that I think about it. That came up last time, I know, it's a random thought. Because they tell us how it's done, and then, you know, don't let us do it. Like, thanks, devs.
I can't
Was
wait
something
to
we
see
dis-
Sabjorn
Well, it's about
squirm.
time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must. Was something we discussed unclear?
Oh, this
Well,
is gonna
Sabjorn,
be funny.
now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunning Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
About that?
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
And job complete.
I don't think that could have gone any better. So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Got it.
If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Oh, so that's what that symbol means.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job.
Please, I'm a professional.
Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Well, let's see about that desk. Still counts as stealing. Otherwise, I'd load myself down with all the heckin' meat. Oh. Not sure how that happened. Let's see if we can find that desk. We want to see something real funny, though. For all this honey brewed mead, what does he drink? What's hidden under his bed? Blackbriar. I don't think I have a copy. Take it. Don't think I have a copy of the Cats of Skyrim. I'll take ice rafts. Sabjorn, this is my third and final offer. I feel I've been more than generous with the amounts I've stated to buy your meadery. There's no reason for competition to stifle both our business. Unified, we could make Blackbriar Mead a household name and bury anyone else who tries to start a similar business as Skyrim. If you wish to accept my offer, please come to Riften and stay at my manor as a guest. I think you'll find that being a part of the Blackbriar family would be both lucrative and life-saving. Ah, empty display case. Weird touch. I'll take that gold. I'll take that mage backpack that I can always fence. Promissory note. Oh, there's no way I'm not reading this. The symbol again. Savion, with the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honeybrewed Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep assets and cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Expert lock set in default position. Yoink. Empty, huh? Okay, day.
I can't believe that worked. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
You got it. Well, let's see if we can't fence stuff immediately.
You lost?
Nope.
I can't believe that worked.
Guess you need some time to set up. Okay, fine, fair enough. Alright. Well. And now we gotta get back across the dang map. Well, if nothing else, I can always enjoy the view here. Yoink. That's going to be popping up for a minute. Let's see, I should grab some fire salt while I'm here. You know, we'll make a trip home. Let's see, I need fire salt, Nurum root, and flawless amethyst if I have any. Yeah, we'll make a quick run home. I'll spare you the detail work on that, Trashkin, unless something funny happens. Well, what do you know, Trashkin? I do in fact have 3 flawless gems on hand, and enough of everything else for everyone else. So let's do a little good for all the ill we've done in Riften. And are going to do.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Lovely.
You ever met one of them cats?
Yep.
Khajiit, I think they called themselves.
Excellent trade
I hear there's
partners. Well, here we go. First stop, the Barbenstein. What was that? Ah, the Beam Bar. That's what I was trying to think of. So clever, my brain simply won't hold on to it.
I don't have any business with
Talon.
you.
Have
so
some...
get out of my face.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times.
Wow.
Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Please, I'm a miner and a smith. These amethysts have no value to me. But thank you all the same.
You've been in Riften
Just
for
get
quite
out
some
of here.
time now, Lady
Well,
Mira.
Sapphire?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Ah, you got it. Alright. Next stop.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Oh, it's you.
Come to see
explore
Balaman
more
perform
for me?
miracles. Amazing. These must have been very hard to come by.
Not as hard as you think.
You've saved my business and warmed an old smith's heart. For that, I thank you.
Wow, that pays decent.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do?
Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Fair.
Return anytime. You're quite welcome here.
Hey. And, of course, perhaps not the most beneficial to the people of Riften,
Imagine.
but a
blowing
scholarly
up an
pursuit
entire
nonetheless.
town. Damn college. Winterhold will never be the same. Imagine blowing an entire town.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Winterhold will never
What?
be the same.
I don't know. How the hell am I going to do this then?
Psst. Hey, I know who you are. Hail Sithis.
Hey, that's a great act you got going on, pretending you care about Winterhold. Cover, keep it up.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
There we are.
Buying and selling.
Yeah, I don't have to take the long way, but I'm here, so. Guess those guys are just permadead. Hey, how's it going, boys? Delvin, have I got some stuff for you?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Hey, Delvin, I got the goods.
Lots of jobs available. Interested? I watch Delvin's back.
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, there you go. This should cover it.
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
I got a decanter for you.
I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me.
You got it.
I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
800 a pop for only a couple
There's
of
plenty more work for the
odds
likes
and
of you.
ends in my inventory.
If you're looking for extra
Done.
work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you
So,
up.
what do you think, my dear? Could a beautiful woman like you see yourself?
Meanwhile, in the cistern. Is it only? I wonder how deep the cistern is. Not very. I mean, you'd have to hold me down to drown me, I guess. Interesting choice, voice.
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Ah, not for you.
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
What changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
Ugh. Never had to do that before?
No, we usually let them go. I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill me as well.
Jeez.
Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was over, those of us that remained simply went our separate ways.
Oof. And Garthek?
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
Fair.
Never knew what became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did. Always a
Fascinating
pleasure.
story.
If you want to be a master
Hey,
pickpocket like me, I can get you there.
Zurich?
Something I can help with, or do you just want to
So,
pickpocket
friend,
train?
you were a bandit, huh?
Yeah? What
Oh,
of it?
this way?
So, is it
Weird.
true bandit?
Alright. Ah, return to Maven. Okay, that's why it's being weird. What if it's locked? Hell, Oh,
There you
is she
are.
over at the
Your
bean bar?
special order from Hammerfell came in off the last Khajiit caravan.
Oh, good. I wanted to try that out as soon as possible.
And she's back at the bean bar. Okay, here we go. I'm constantly running circles around this one.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
I trust you have good...
Job finished, here you
Doesn't tell
go.
me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
I've seen it.
You've been in Riften for
Well,
quite some time now.
whoever this mysterious
that
marking
you soon will leave
represents,
us.
they'll regret starting a war with me.
And I will
You
happily
should bring
make
this
them
information
that.
to the Thieves Guild
I'm
immediately.
relieved to hear you say that.
There's also the
If you were
matter
to
of
leave,
your
I miss
payment.
you terribly.
I believe you'll find this more than
I owe you my
adequate
life.
for your services.
It would take a threat to all of Skyrim for me to
Iron
depart.
Sword of Shots. Lovely.
Out of my way.
Well, let's go see our favorite fence. Well, I managed to do this scene correctly.
If your allegiance... Huh?
Ah, good, it's open.
You lost?
No, Inong, I got your order.
Sorry. Perfect. This is just what I needed. Here's some gold for your time.
750, not the going rate.
Yes, excellent
Pretty
samples.
good for common
Thank
material.
you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother.
Alright.
Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need to finish. Here... Yes. Master Elgrim will be pleased I've restored his stock of these rare ingredients. I feel I owe you a bit more than some meaningless coin for all your diligence. Here. This key unlocks my supply chest at Elgrim's Elixirs. Feel free to take what you need from time to time. I'll be refilling it once every few days or so.
Hey! Bonus supplies! Why,
Don't forget
thank
to
you,
check
Ingrid.
your supply chest.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type.
Will do. That's a terrific bonus. That is definitely worth 20 Nirn roots. Let's see, elixirs. Elixirs.
Protect
Beam
yourself.
barb.
Buy armor from Grelin.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
Meadery. On prawn. Elgas. Honeyside. I feel I can purchase that. Yeah, I'll bet I can.
Huh? What do you want?
If you work at the stables, what are you doing standing around here, buddy? Well, when in doubt, consult the local map. Algrams. Okay, so just south of Honeyside. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Down a level. There we go. Good spread. Nice display. Hey,
Do you
Elgin.
have any idea how busy I... Hardly. In fact, I don't know. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lickin'. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar. Bright young thing and a worthy apprentice. When she isn't wasting my raring. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients.
Ah.
It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nern root or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out.
This place.
Yes, yes.
Where's?
Bye.
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
I could do.
The job pays well. I swear. In fact, you would. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, the dirt, the moisture, but that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. I know how to mix a few. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have... I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl. Oh no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
Fair.
Be careful. The road to Shore's stone.
Elgrim's a lucky man. Oh, I get finished potions? I thought I get materials. But yeah, those weird little circle marks, those... Nards arise.
Have you managed to make it out to Shore's stone?
Not yet. I literally just finished talking with the champ. Yeah. Maybe not perfectly happy. But pretty well.
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire.
I have no interest in fighting the Empire. I have done all the fighting of the Empire I wish to, thank God. Oh, back down we go. There I go, wasting time again. Boys? That's right, we should do some pawning. See our fence. Don't remember what I stole, but I'm sure it'll come to me.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh?
Ah, there you are.
Don't look like
Welcome
much
to the
me.
cozy little family. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
That's the best we could do, that's the best we could do. We're still getting around that plane elephant, Bob? Yeah, sure, why not? Big Preach. I have really got to see about taking more speechcraft. I mean, I'm already rich, but 61. God, need another 9 points. Fence is good, but I think we're gonna have a lot more fences. Master Trader would be terrific. Persuasion's great. Intimidation, I don't care. Bribery's fine. And I think we're able to take better prices again. Well, I should probably take better prices. I'm never not selling stuff. Remind me to do trader.
Huh?
Yikes.
I guess I was just hearing.
Yeah.
Yes?
Over here.
Okay. That's enough goofing around. Back to the top. Right-way bolts are chock full of weird.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you
Word
want?
on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison.
Damnedest
How
thing.
unfortunate for him.
Yet fortunate
Exactly.
for Maven.
Now you're beginning to see how our little system works.
Mhm.
Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Yep. Symbol and Golden Goal is evolved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Anything to do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Huh. Well. Alright, Mercer, what do you got?
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar.
Seems
very clever.
Maybe
you
we should
jest,
recruit
but
them.
they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
You don't say. How?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake.
Oh?
The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gollum Eye. Slimy bastard.
So, where do I begin?
Gollum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there,
Sounds
shake
solid.
him down, and see what you come up with.
Got
Talk to
it.
Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions. Arangoth was a fool to think Golden Glow Estate provided a huge payout for us before Arangoth locked us out. Maven looked the other way as long as the honey kept flowing and we kept him in line. Let's not kid ourselves. Blackbriar mead is swill. The only thing keeping it successful is Maven. Word on the street was that hunting brew tasted better, cost less, and Sabjorn didn't shove it down everyone's throat. If Sabjorn ever managed to push Maven off her pedestal, we'd all be in trouble.
So all our eggs were in one
Look, in
basket.
case you hadn't noticed, these aren't the glory days of the guild. We've lost more clients in the last decade than I'd care to count, but Maven's stuck with us throughout the entire ordeal.
Well, fair,
I'll be
but...
damned if I'm gonna lose her to... well, to
Hey, I'm
whatever
just
they
saying,
are.
we should diversify. So,
When
Gullumai...
Gullumai was getting us merchandise from the East Empire Company, we were making a hefty profit. It was so lucrative, I was considering moving the guild to Solitude to save us time.
So how'd the bottom fall out?
Gullumai started to get greedy and cut us out of the deal. Almost can't say I blame the scaly bastard. Started out innocent enough. He kept claiming the shipments were light because of Imperial interference. Then maybe a few years ago it all stopped. He didn't even bother to contact us anymore.
Ah, fair.
I need you to put all your efforts
Well,
into
let's
this
see who's
job.
got
I can't
what to
believe
say.
Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands.
Hey!
Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble?
Think he'll give trouble?
He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
There.
You're
How do we
going
get
to
him
have to
talk?
buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Trail or not, I'll let him live.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just
I'm
keep on
betting this
Gullumai's
ties
tail,
in.
and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Hey.
Gullumai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude.
So when something
That
fell off
means
the
he
boat,
has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
did. Think Gullumai?
There are thieves, and then there is Gullumai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says pickings in the warehouse are slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. Nothing else is more important.
You got
If
it.
you discover Gullumai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well.
Understood.
A mercantile group that has established ports all over. The
Yeah,
Emperor
I'm
himself
aware.
supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources. So don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Got it.
Good luck in Solitude.
I think you're all
Keep
right.
Gullumai alive.
In fact, I'm
What's
kind
on
of
your
impressed
mind?
how well you're doing.
If you ever need
Sam's
more
got nothing
practice,
for me.
just
He's
grab
got
it.
nothing for me.
You want to talk to me?
No.
Okay.
Nothing new. Alright. Well, let's check with Vex and the bunch. See if Rune's got anything new. Yo, Rune.
I've never seen anyone with skills like yours.
Nothing.
I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
Yeah. Always good to know, Rune. Always good to know. Well, back up we go.
Need something?
Nah, I'm good, friend. Exciting time, so we're gonna get really used to entering and exiting this way. Well, that's what I get for trying to be fancy. I don't think somebody boarded up to make life more complicated for the Thieves Guild, or the Thieves Guild boarded up to make life less complicated for themselves, do you? That door, that is. That gate. Well, I tell you, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying these Thieves Guild missions so far. It varies. The work's a little different than usual go here, kill this. I could get used to it. Shame it's gotta run out sometime.
can take
Yo.
you to an... Where do you want to go? Until... My carriage is the safest way. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to
Climb and
Solitude.
back, and we'll be off.
We might as well talk to the
Yep.
Firebeard while we're there. Get a couple of irons in the fire. Reminds me, where the hell is Shore's stone? Un momento, Trashkin. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh, right. 3 of 24. Ugh, that's going to take a while. Well, I know I can always just hop a carriage to Shore Stone. Well, let's just turn on Scoundrel's Folly for a second. See if that does it. Nope. Nada. Oh, there we are. Oh, all the way back there. All right. Well, we can hop the carriage there from home. All right. Books. List of. Whoosh. Just a fair weather fish. Carp, glass, gold, pog. Pair of fish should be easy enough to catch, so please read the first volume of Fishing Mastery written by yours truly. A copy should be sitting on the shelf in the back room of the fishery. I knew I missed a set. Obtain a carp. Obtain a glassfish.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Goldfish.
All for sale at
Alright.
fair prices.
Well. In the meantime, let's get to the AM first, just in case we need people awake. Can always wait again. Ah.
Hey, you mix potions, right?
Yep.
Will you brew me an ale?
No, they don't let me. Could get you some schooner though, maybe. That reminds me, I should see if there's anything potion-wise that... Yeah, fortified blacksmithing, that's something I should get after. Well, first order of business. Go see Firebeard. Then I'll work my way down to the docks.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's
Lovely.
selling me short.
Ayo. Well, it's good to have confidence in yourself after all.
Psst. Hey, I know who you are. Hey, Cities.
No wonder we're still operating. We got guards everywhere, baby. You know, come to think of it, I didn't notice, but there is an awful lot of moss growing on that side of things compared to that side of things.
Staying out
Well,
of trouble,
here we go.
kinsman.
For the most part.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword. Now I know who you are, and I know your business. Just please, these are good folk we've got here. Mostly.
Got it.
The courier must have found you.
You sent me a message?
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped.
The hell you say?
Encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him. to see if Styr can tell us what to do next.
Who's Styr?
He's Solitude's priest of Archay. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can. I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Ah, hell. I thought I slapped the lid back on that bottle, but no. Alright, well, let's get some of the grubby details and down to the docks.
What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Whatever he wants. I mean, definitely not become the listener of the Dark Brotherhood. Definitely not that. Definitely not build free houses and take to a life of crime. Certainly not that.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Not yet. Day's young, though.
You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
Falk sent me, so...
Ah, Potema, former Queen of Solitude, and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago.
I'll be
I believe
damned.
I have a book about her.
I believe I have several. And she's returned.
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
I can do that.
Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Archay.
You got it.
A
What do we need
curious
now?
figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress.
I'll be damned.
May Archay bless you with a long life.
Speaking of which... do we have Turn Undead? Spell down... oh, it's a scroll. It's not? Oh, turn undead and turn undead. Huh. Shame I'm an absolute novice when it comes to spells. What? I might be able to turn gold or iron to silver to gold with several days' time on my hands. I am still terrible at hitting hawks. And this playthrough's not going to help because I'm refraining from damaging anything with, you know, heckin' bows. Hell, the only reason spells are in is they're necessary and, damaging. Yet, what was I doing? Oh, right. Temple of the Nines.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines,
This will add some time to the episode, but hey. I'm sure they couldn't stuff that much of a...
Someday soon you will all see battle. What you do here today...
not if I can help it. Ah, such memories. Oh, hey, they restored that. Good for them. They used better mortar this time.
Bless you. You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Those who worship at the nature of the favors varies per deity. Ah, yes. That once held the It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the
Oh,
elves
right,
of the
that.
Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god.
I'd
No
say
matter
brain
how
doom
much
having
the
an effect
Stormcloaks
does,
may
but...
wish it were so.
Ah,
The
well...
strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
How am I supposed to get there?
Let us walk in the steps of the Divines.
Remind us of our
Ah, there we are.
place when we forget.
Yeah, no need to steal that. Ah, catacomb. I never knew this was here. Alright, what varietals of undead we got? We got some Draugr, we got some Skeletons, some Skeletonis, Death Lords. What kind of nonsense are we going to be dealing with today? Yoink.
You've arrived at last. The hero who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold.
Well?
I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
There's a feeling as I find you, I'll have to decline. I'm already employed, you see. I gotta give at least 2 weeks' notice to the guild. Well, that was anticlimactic. You can keep the rest. Wow, this was quite the hunt beforehand. Lot going on under the temple, if you know what I mean. Gotta love a temple with its own bar. Must be near the sea. I'm throwing stamina, huh? Don't mind if I do. Good chest. Bonk. Keep both of those.
There's something out there.
Fucking vampire. Oh. Well, heck. Well, Trashkin, I'll spare you the rerun time. Well, standing here, lurking in the shadow. Whoa. Okay, that was weird.
We may beat it.
It occurs to me it would have been simpler to, instead of drop down, to hit the fire trap, but... Good night. I didn't know the vampire could teleport, that it'd blow off the first sneak attack, but hey, I got it all the same. Well, let's see what we got here. Potatoes, potatoes, nothing. Potato, nothing. Apples. Just hoping for a salt bin. Oh, and before I forget, I know. Come on, map. With our strength. Boom. Guess the ancients didn't believe in salt. Oh, ending place, huh? Oh, it's the old trigger trap. Yeah, I expected that to trigger it. I just wanted to see it do the spiky thing, but it's the downside of light-footedness, of course. Someone's getting riled up. Bonk. I think that's everybody. Great place to gather moss, though. Great place to gather moss. No idea what I'll do with it, but I have it. Can really make myself a little alchemy primer when it stays. Oh, it's there. And stay down. Reminds me of the active effects. Let's make sure I'm not vampired. Great. Really need to catch me a Nordic dagger one of these days. Every time they put water somewhere, I assume there's going to be something in it. Maybe it's the sheer number of chests and random goodies I've found in ponds. Ah, the old spike trap. Shame my feet are now too light to trigger them. Unless it's a weird one. Or baddie wanders over. Gorgeous dungeon, I gotta say. What? I've learned to check behind those. It pays some of the time. Not often, but some. How is our level doing? Only about halfway. Guess it's gonna be a minute. Oh, nice try. Good way of distracting me for once, devs. Studied. Yeah. What mind if I do then? That's free. Had some good hacking loot. Oh joy. It's a timing puzzle. Just bugs me. I mean, it's a cool effect. I'm glad they played with it a little, but day. That'll do. Just you wait until I get my grubby little mitts on some dragon bone diggers. Something's still moving. This droid. Now we wait for the fur. I have to admit, this is a nice change in puzzle pace, though the... Oh, I could have done this with the first, huh? Oops. Not perfectly aligned, but passable. Alright, so it's got a... Whoa! Well, hell. Well, any trap you can walk away from, Trashkin. Any trap you can walk away from.
You've come far, mortal. No doubt you seek to enter Potema's sanctum. I can see to that. We'll need plenty of fresh corpses to rebuild the
I tell you, Marked for Death slices through things like hot butter. It's path forward. I can't help but wonder. Oh, that must be the return route. Alright, let's not waste time going after that then.
Hello? Who's there?
Absolutely no one. It's a Skeletoni.
Thought I heard.
Alright, time for potions. These hecking vampires, I tell you what.
Is someone there?
Alright, let's wait.
kill you where you stand.
Good lord, the health bar on this one must be something. There's the humans. Oh god. I thought you were down. Freaking Death Lords. Fortunately, I have a cure disease for just such an occasion. Yes, skeleton. Woo! Search is gonna take damn near all day.
Not much further. Come with me. Serve me in death.
No, thank you. Oh, I don't need to, but I need the capacity.
You've come far, mortal. But can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Pretty sure I can. Next, please.
Don't applaud yourself too soon, world.
Oh, got a little too rambunctious. I'll Trashkin will spare you the rerun. Alright, we're ready. We got a safety save and a potion of resist shock.
But can you stand against my inner council?
Very
Let's
likely.
see. Don't applaud yourself too soon, worm.
Alright, fine, I'll do it properly.
Rip the eyes from his head.
Boy, howdy. Oh, for heaven's sake. Ooh, lightning sword. Legend of Cropley House. Muffle, bow of flames, staff of courage. Cropley House. Ah, hey! Thief, Philosopher Man, 20 Thief. Dramatis Persona. Imperial Man, 51 Merchant. Oh, it's a play. Well, that'll make a great product for the collection, but I'm not reading a play right now. Thank you. Ooh, frosty looking. Alright, fine. So many heavy swords lying around these old ruins. Ooh, where do I wind up? Well, I was wrong. Oh, hey, I'm out of video. And a bonus chest. Oh wow, where all the other side of? Well, Trashkin, I think I blew getting the assignment done this episode. I think we're gonna try and stick to the shorter format, like usual. I don't think we're gonna get the East India or the East Empire done. Glum's gonna escape retribution this time, but I at least want to finish up this one before we call it. So I'm going to head up to the Blue Palace and we're going to see how this turns out before we shut it down for the evening. put on a little speed. We got stamina to spare. Weird stuff doesn't usually happen down here. Over there on that landmass it does, but not here.
Pardon me.
See if I... Yeah, that-a-way. You can tell by the direction the children are running. What? They usually run towards the Blue Palace. Just let me... Yeah, a little light landscaping as we go. Ah, Draken Tongue. Why not? You guys are really bad at collecting herbs, because, like, there's plenty of blossoms. Or maybe they're in varying states of readiness. But there's like 4 blossoms. 5 even. And we come up with 1. Remind me to take green from when I get a chance. Thank you. How's it going? Not really. It's done.
Do you have business with... You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war, but Tama would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings.
Well, you got a lot on your plate.
I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Potama's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of solitude.
Why, thank you.
Quick, I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Shield of Solitude, huh? Magic resistance block? Ah, but it's heavy armor. Alas, it is forbidden to me. I will decorate my wall with it, however. Oh. Oh, it's no longer stealing. Ah, let's talk to the steward.
I have so very... You're trying my patience. Take care of yourself, and always remember...
Please address all questions to the steward.
There's something
Firebeard.
personal I was hoping you would do for me.
Which is?
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire.
Yes.
When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
Agreeable. I'd be honored.
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
Well... I'm mistaken. The only shrine of Talos I know about is right over there. Oh, right, and we gotta hand off those remains
Watch
to
your feet.
Steer, lest they rise again. Sure, there's a bit of land for or something for sale here. Well, technically, it's not part of the Hearthfire. Why would I settle for anything less than the complete set of housing? Ah, there we are. Odd, I've gone with a double staircase, but okay.
Lost?
No,
You've
I have the
returned.
theme.
Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify
says
the
you.
remains. I
Great.
hope Falk made it clear that Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
They did. not why I did it. I wanted to see the runes. Well, Trashkin, with that completely sidelined quest out of the way, that's going to bring this episode to a close. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and heaven knows I didn't accomplish my goal this time, but we did get one more side quest off the backlog that we added to the backlog. But such is the way of Skyrim.
Dragons?
I hope you enjoyed your time. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed yourself, we, of course, in the top right have the card with the playlist for the entire run if you're new here.
Weird experiments.
Come to think of it. Don't see any marks made here. But that said, if you enjoy yourself, we do have a card that'll take you directly to the Skyrim playlist. A Thieves' Life, from start to finish, and in chronological order, if you're one of those people that like to start from the very beginning. I know it bugged the heck out of me when people would just throw out the playlist and it would be the most recent on top, and I'm like, I'm trying to catch up. Why are you making me sort this myself? Hence why all of mine are in chronological order. I'm not selling you new stuff. If you want to watch the entirety, great, this is for you. And of course, you can also join us around the trash fire, come in out of the darkness, become more than a glowing set of eyes around the trash fire by subscribing. We have snacks, we have chairs, we even have a drinks table. And of course, subscribing grants me that which I desire most, your eyes. I've been your humble host, Rascal Trashbear, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, I'd like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games, good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.